Yo, welcome to another JefeCast. And excuse me, it's been more than a few days actually. I don't know what's really been wrong with me this past week. I've been sleeping a lot. I don't know if that's to do with my work schedule and my work hours and how I be pushing through the week to try to, uh, be a dad and have a life and bring content for y'all and research and all of that. So I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just pushing way too hard and sleep just caught up with me. So we'll say that. Before I even really get into the whole situation, let's talk about the vaccines. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the United Kingdom, the UK, having their first vaccines. You heard about that? Yesterday was the first day actually, and they had the first person uh, to receive the vaccination. Um, she was a 90-year-old woman. I don't understand why you have young, old. I mean, old in the sense of like 40, 50, older, young, 18, 20. Y'all give it to a 90-year-old woman. And you give it to a 90-year-old woman when y'all say that there's all this side effects and all this stuff, right? 90-year-old woman. Suppose the side effects is so severe that this woman passes away or something. And why do you have to take 2 shots? And why is the first shot not effective without the second? Can I get a list of what's in these shots, please? Before. That's personally me. And I'm just going to speak as a black man. I don't trust the government. Now, it's out there for everybody to see. And there's more cases of this. But go ahead and look up the Tuskegee experiment. Oh, you either don't know and don't care, or you do know, or maybe you don't know, and or you do know and don't care. It's it's funny because they sat here and told these black men they were going to be giving them something in these shots that was supposed to be like, wasn't supposed to kill them. And I can't remember if it was like I forgot what was in the shots. But instead they injected all these black men with syphilis and documented how basically documented how it went untreated. So for me, and the government asking me to take a shot when I have never come close to COVID or anything. Me, who's holding up just fine. Me, who wears my mask and do all these things, I'm not taking the shot. I'm sorry. When I look up, I'm not taking the shot. I put out videos of y'all of doctors telling you what's in the shot. I'm not taking the shot. But for those who are going to take the shot and take the vaccination, why start with a 90-year-old woman? Have you also heard that since this first Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination shots, there has been an outbreak. They're calling them allergic reactions. So let's click on this. UK probing whether COVID-19 vaccine caused allergic reactions. That is today, December 9th, 12:34 p.m. I just want to kind of go through here. They got all this stuff popping up on my screen. Can you get off my screen, please? What is this at the bottom? How do you remove this? It's just there. Like, wow. I really wish I could tell y'all what I'm looking at on my screen, but I can't. It's this big bar thing that's in the way. Wow. That's y'all way to get people to subscribe to y'all magazine. That ain't the way to do it. You ain't gonna bully me into it, bitch. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that, but that I didn't like that. Just block me up. Hold on. They claiming this right now. At that time, they had put at 7:45 this morning. There was 2 allergic reactions. Excuse me. The UK's top health agency issued a warning on Wednesday that anyone with significant allergies to food, medicine, or vaccine should not receive the vaccine. So if you have allergies of any kind, do not take the vaccine because you're going to have severe allergic reaction. But I thought it was 99 or 95, 99% effective in all of this, and it's good to go out to the public and all that, right? The 2 healthcare workers who experienced adverse reactions to the new vaccine were given the shot on Tuesday, and both reportedly carry an adrenaline auto-injector like an EpiPen or similar to treat their existing allergies in case of emergencies. Other details about this particular allergies and their bad reaction to the Pfizer, I guess that was supposed to say Pfizer, but they put Pfizer vaccine, were not immediately made available. The UK's Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, roughly Britain's version of the FDA, did not specifically define what it meant by significant allergies when issuing the new guidance on Wednesday. What is common with new vaccines, the MHRA, which is what I just said, the line above, had advised on a precautionary basis that people with significant history of allergic reactions do not receive the vaccination after 2 people with history of significant allergic reactions responded adversely. All right. I mean, when you take a flu, I don't take flu shots. I've never had the flu. I keep myself well. Never needed the flu shot. But for the people that do take the flu shot, don't you get flu-like symptoms? Don't you get like sick? And so if this is a COVID vaccine, what symptom, like what is in it that will cause your allergy? It's something totally different. To look up Chimers, CHIMERS, or Chimera, CHIMERA, and I'm gonna really briefly give you the definition of the chimera. Okay, a chimera. Hold up. No. Okay, here it is. Chimera, chimers, an organism containing a mixture of genetically different tissues formed by processes such as fusion of early embryos, grafting, or mutation. Chimera in Greek mythology, a fire-breathing female monster with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a serpent's tail. Now, doesn't that sound familiar? In a sense. Goat head, woman's breasts, male genitals, goat body, goat legs. But chimers, they might possibly be injecting foreign DNA into our systems. Y'all need to look up some of the stuff. Get off of your Fox 5s and your Channel 9s and 7s in the morning and actually go and look up some stuff. So that's that, chimers. Ridiculous. All of these things fall under the same umbrella. So I also heard that they was talking about possibly paying, if you take the shot, they will give you the $1,500 stimulus check. I've heard that's also on discussion on the table. Y'all don't see something funny about the government trying to pay us to take medicine? When did the government pay? They didn't even, you see how hard it was to get the actual stimulus check? When hundreds of millions of people were out of work or at home, and they wasn't pressed to pay nobody then, but now you want to pay us to take the shot? You're talking about 100 million people needs to take the shot. Why? Why not the people that are in the hospitals that are supposedly sick? Why not give them the vaccinations? The people that you have quarantining, all these people, give them that. That's about what? How many cases they say? Give it to them. What you bothering me for? What you slowing down my life for? You trying to put stuff up my damn nose? No. I digress. I just want to throw that out there real quick. I just found that funny. You give it to a 90-year-old woman. She's the first patient. 90. Then you come back and you're telling me that if you have any type of allergies, don't take it because it's disrupting your allergies. You're going crazy. Then you want me to believe people who have shown me that they can't be trusted, that have given us other things outside of what they said was in something. Then y'all want to try to pay us to go and take this. Okay. Anyways, looking at the headline here, it says rapper A Boogie. Apparently his name is artist, but I am the original artist. So sorry, guy. Rapper A Boogie with the Hoodie arrested on gun drug charges in New Jersey. I was just in New Jersey this morning. No, excuse me. I lied. Yesterday. I was in New Jersey yesterday morning. I wonder if he was out there then. Should have threw me a couple of stacks, man. You know what I'm saying? Could have left something in the trash, a little dumpster, little bag. I could have grabbed the cash, you know what I'm saying? If he needed bail, I could have just bailed him out real quick, you know. Rapper A Boogie with the Hoodie, his bodyguard and manager were all busted in New Jersey on gun and drug charges. The Bronx-born rapper, whose real name is Artist Julius Du Bois, he spells his name A-R-T-I-S-T, actual artist. I spell my name A-R-T-Y-S, the better artist, thank you. Was arrested Tuesday. Oh yeah, so we was out there. Oh, he lives out there in New Jersey. He's not home, huh? Might have to stop in New Jersey on Friday when I go down there. His home in Damaris, New Jersey. It was arrested there. A member of the rapper's entourage was reportedly involved in a T-neck shooting Monday night across the street from where the rapper was celebrating his birthday. This is really like the first time I've seen his face. He looked like somebody I can't put a name on it. They found 4 handguns inside his home: a Ruger 380, a Glock 40, HK, Smith & Wesson, hollow points, high-capacity magazines, marijuana, hashish, oils, edibles, drug paraphernalia. Why won't y'all leave these people alone? Look, what is this man supposed to carry? Nothing. Walking around probably with $20,000, $30,000 in his pocket. I'm carrying it. Well, I wouldn't be carrying it. Well, he's in his home, so I mean, what reason did y'all have to come to his house? Oh, the friend shot. Well, then it's your friend's fault. And now he has to be booted because he just made the spot hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. It's hot now. It's fire. It's fire. Let me go back. But yeah, man. I don't know. It's been a interesting week for me. I don't know. I go through these things where it's like a I don't care phase. Like I'm trying to think of the best. For the people who I care about for, and I do a lot for people. Whether it be small or big, I do it. Whether it's documented or undocumented, whether I talk about it or not, I do it. Try to be a good friend to everybody. Try to be there for people. Whatever the case is. Men, women, whatever. And it's just seemed like this past week I've had to chop so many people. It's like every year thing. I keep chopping people. Relationships, friendships, just chop them off. So it's been a long week of that. I think this is funny. Trump asked Supreme Court to invalidate millions of votes in battleground states. He asked today to block millions of votes from 4 battleground states that voted for President-elect Joe Biden. Trump's request came in a filing with the court asking to intervene in the lawsuit brought by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Seeking to invalidate millions of votes cast in Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. The president is being represented by a new attorney, John Eastman, who is known for certainly pushing a racist conspiracy theory, questioning whether Vice President-elect Kamala Harris was eligible for the role because her parents were immigrants. Oh, here we go with that. Hey. That didn't work the last time y'all tried it, white guys. Y'all tried that with Obama. You know, was Obama born on U.S. soil? Probably not, from what I've seen. But the whole families and immigrant thing, listen, white people, please listen to me. Why y'all white people keep calling people immigrants? Where did y'all come from? Say it with me. The Caucasus Mountains. Do you see any Caucasus Mountains over here in the United States? No. We're all immigrants. The only people that was here before us, we have pushed them into the smallest the smallest little areas, gave them little pieces of land after we didn't rape them and took all their stuff. Well, not we. You know what I'm saying. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Your ancestors are from Ireland and England and Norwegia and Sweden. Blacks through the Caribbeans, Africa, Spanish, Central America, all through there, Mexico, all around there. Asians, Asia, all the little islands around there. So what makes you white people think that you can keep telling other people that they're immigrants? You're an immigrant. Just completely baffles me, and it kills me that you keep trying to use this on the black people. Now let's pull up your people. Let's pull up your background and find out that your father was some German scientist that's undocumented. Shut up. Who do y'all think y'all are to try to tell somebody who belongs? It's very annoying. People keep trying to tell people. Tell people. You can't tell me a damn thing. Tell people what to do. Tell people what to say. Tell people what to believe. Knock people for opinions. Knock people for being... Shut up. Who are you? John Eastman? John Eastman? Who is that? Who are you? I'm not no fan of Kamala Harris either. But really? Was she eligible for the role because her parents were immigrants? Were you eligible for your role? Cornball. Anyways, the move from Trump comes just a day after the High Court denied a request from Pennsylvania Republicans to block certification of the Commonwealth's election results. The one-line order was issued with no noted dissents or comment from any of the 9 justices. Well, I keep saying there's going to be a distraction. I keep saying there's going to be order through chaos. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Wait, pause. Something just flashed up on my screen. I keep trying to tell y'all. Washington jail officer. Okay, he's a jail officer. Shoots and kills a 70-year-old woman in building's lobby. Oh, I have to click this. An elderly woman is dead after she was shot in the lobby of a jail in Spokane, Washington. I'll be seeing Spokane, Washington. They be on, I think they got the first 48 in one of them. In one of those incarnations. Spokane. I don't know whatever this is on my television, but I keep looking over at it and it's weird looking. Ready Player One? Yeah, that looks weird. Let me get the ball for that. I keep looking over there and seeing weird characters and the screen popping and making my eyes look over. Let's go put that on there. Okay. Not Family Guy. American Dad is a very underrated, hilarious show. Steve, there's some episodes where Steve is, obviously Roger's hilarious. Obviously Stan. But there's episodes where Steve, especially when he get to singing, oh man, Steve had me rolling. Steve is hilarious. He's hilarious. Okay, so let's get to this guy. Corrections Sergeant Justin White has been named the county spokesperson as the officer who shot Nancy. Oh, that's all she gets. One name, like Prince. Nancy. According to local news outlets KXLY.com, he was placed on administrative leave per a press release. That's it? Was he not arrested? Hold up. What do you mean administrative leave? That's it? Why is it that police can just shoot people and they just go on administrative leave? No. You shoot somebody, take your ass to jail. So we sort this out. I'm pro-law enforcement, and I'm a law and order type person, Jack said, but a 70-year-old woman who weighs 110 pounds probably isn't a threat to a correctional officer who knows how to handle prisoners. It's rough, and it's just hard to think about how her life ended. It's really hard to picture that, but it was a cold night. So did stuff shrivel up or something? What does having a cold night have to do with? I don't know if she was having a mental breakdown or if she was just freezing to death and looking for someplace to go. Can y'all, someplace warm to go, can y'all please explain what happened? Sure, a homeless person can be scary, but it's hard to picture someone that small and elderly being a threat to a corrections officer. Here we go with that homelessness again. You know how I feel about that. absolutely hate the idea of homelessness. And I always tell people, why do y'all always act like you're so scared of homeless people? If you lived outside for 30 days, for 3 days, you will look dirty and possibly smell as well. It just kills me how people act. like y'all don't know common, like, that's so obvious. If I can't get to a shower, if I'm living in the streets, I should be dirty, right? If you met a homeless man who was clean as hell every day, you'll be skeptical. Trust me. So, according to jail director Mike Sparber, Nancy, aka Prince, was attempting to enter the jail's lobby and repeatedly pounding on the door. Eventually, the receptionist unlocked the door. Nancy entered the building. Okay, they said that Nancy displayed a knife and moved aggressively towards the correction officer. While retreating, the officer attempted to provide commands to drop the knife. He drew his weapon, and with the female still moving towards position as she failed to respond to his orders, he then fired his weapon. You know what? How about we take the guns off of the police and give them batons? Yeah. I'd rather you come beat me with a baton than come shooting me because you don't know how to handle a situation. Am I the only person that agrees with this assessment? Well, I mean, I get it. There's dangerous crimes. You're going to need a gun. But I'm being funny. But I'm being facetious. But I'm being realistic. If y'all can't use the gun that you're trained to use your training in the correct manner, then you don't deserve a gun, and you should be given a whistle. You should be given a baton. There's no way that you should shoot a 7-year-old woman because she has a knife. I would have been like, she could have been running at me. I'd have been like, step to the side, excuse me, old lady. Give me the knife. Lock her up. You had to shoot her? Bruh, you could have did a leg side sweep. She could have tripped and fell on her face. Nope. You shoot the woman. Whew, I tell you. Be careful out here, everybody. Because it doesn't even matter if you're an old homeless woman. Nobody cares. He needs to go to jail. Administrative leave. It's poor judgment. You should go to jail for poor judgment. If not for anything else. You took a life. You know. I'm sorry, but when police take lives and it's not done properly, they should be held to the highest of highs of punishment. Because you are the people that are supposed to protect us. And if you're the ones that we can't even trust your judgment, and you're supposed to be the one that has, sound judgment, sound thought, then we don't need you, and we can police ourselves for that matter, right? I'm just saying. They just, news be throwing me off. I tell you. I thought there was more. You ever have real fluffy weed? Break it down. Look like so much more. Until you start rolling it over. You're like, oh. It wasn't as much as I thought. Anyways, so moving forward. Hey, you wanna know how? It's a funny little joke me and my boy was talking about. Not really a joke, but something funny. You want to know how to end racism? Do you really want to know? I'm not going to like the answer though. Come in. A little closer. Have mixed babies. You want to end racism? If you colored, sleep with all the white people you can. Have mixed babies. Next generation can't hate each other. Oh, I'm black and Puerto Rican. I don't like you because you're black and white. Now, if you're racist like that, something wrong with you. A little jokey joke, but for real. If you want to end racism, that's the way to do it. No? Was it funny for you? I know a lot of black women not gonna find that funny. I found it funny. Sorry. Ladies, what's up with y'all putting beauty marks on your face? Y'all just be doing anything sometimes. I want a mole. I want a beard. You want me to go just come back sitting there posting, taking old shaving clips and just y'all women are too fine, too beautiful. Please be happy with the women that you are and the person that you were born to be. I do so much sometimes. Yeah, I do so much sometimes. Oh, it's at 34 degrees outside. Ooh. You know what's really throwing me off? Why is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife such a greaseball? Like, Scottie Pippen must not have been laying low. She acting like she ain't had sex in 33 years. 33, Scottie Pippen. The way she chasing all these young dudes. If she wanted a young dude, who is Dr. Fauci, actually? Like, why is he the main face to be speaking on all this stuff? Who is he? And where do these random doctors come from sometimes? And I'm supposed to respect everything he says. I don't know who the hell he is. He just shows up. As soon as the coronavirus hit, Dr. Fauci. Who is that? Who is he? Who? I've never even heard of this man. And every time I turn on a TV or look at some news outlet, his face is on there talking about something. Who is he? And if it wasn't going to be him, who was the next person that y'all had in line? Golly, he's just on it every day. Go. I wish I could just he'll be sitting at the table talking and I would walk up behind him and just grab, get out the way. Throw him out the camera seat. Thank you. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, we're done with Fauci today. All right. Lee, who is this dude? I'm going to look him up. Like, what is your background? And why is people going to you like you're the expert at COVID doctor or something? Like, you are the one who created it, so you must know exactly how it works, its inner working. Y'all have switched up the story so many times with this coronavirus. I just don't get why people don't even just like. Let's do some quick NFL picks before my time gets away from me. Harden needs 6 straight negative tests to do what? To come back before he can play? Hey, let me tell you something. James Harden, you're a cornball. Oh, yeah. Oh, you thought I had your back? No, you're a cornball. Dude, I've watched these people do everything you ask, man. And it just seems like I hate that these prima donna guys, they just act like girls, man. Bruh, you played with Chris Paul. You ain't want Chris. Because Chris is probably too real for you. You don't like Russ. Because Russ needs the ball as much as you. Got rid of Capella. Get rid of all these people. Now you want to go and try to join. What you think that you're going to do with Kyrie? Realistically. Forget the story. Forget the names. What can he really do with Kyrie and KD? How does that work? Who's the off-ball man? If you gave me between the two, who would I want in the game 7 between Kyrie and James Harden? I'm taking Kyrie. We've seen James Harden. He sucks in the playoffs. Or at least doesn't show up when it counts. So, and I seen Kyrie knock down that huge shot over Steph. That's all I need. So off of that alone, keep y'all team the same. And James Harden, you better figure it out, brother. Just kills me to see these guys want to be bouncing around. No loyalty to the teams. No loyalty. Got your new coach feeling like a dick, dumbass. Here he is coming to a new team, and you can't even show him the respect to, one, talk to him on the phone, and two, come to work. Boy, man. I guess, he can be selfish, though. I was really selfish. But you can be selfish, but to an extent. Because that type of selfishness can cause friction between you and your team. But he can also be selfish because he's a single man and don't have any children. NFL picks. I'm going to take the Rams over the Patriots. I like the Patriots whipping the crap out of the Chargers last week, but Dominic Sue, Jalen Ramsey, defense is brutal. Cam Newton's barely throwing 100 yards, if that. So, Rams. I'm going to go... I want to go to Texans to beat the Bears. I just like Deshaun. Some guys are just winners. I love the Bears' defense. It's going to be in Chicago. It's going to be a cold game. I'm going to take Chicago because of the coldness. People don't think that matters. It matters. You're a dome team, and you're from Houston, and then you're coming to Chicago. Shit, it's probably 5 degrees in Chicago right now. I would love to see Dallas lose to the Bengals. I would. But I'm going to take Dallas over the Bengals. I'm going to take the Chiefs over the Dolphins. Mahomes, 31 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 3,800 yards. I mean, what can you really say? The guy looks awesome. The Giants and the Cardinals is tough because it's like the Giants are streaking. The Cardinals aren't looking really well. And the last 2 times I've chose the Cardinals, they lost. But they're favored. Come on, Cards. I might change my pick, but I'm going to go Cards now. But Giants, they are looking good. I need them to lose. So I really do. The Vikings and Bucks. I want to say the Bucks, but some says the Vikings aren't no pushover. They're going to stop that run. They can stop the run. I'm taking the Bucks. Broncos and Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers. Even though I like Drew Lock. I do like Drew Lock. More so for his college days than anything he's done recently. Very strong arm. Titans over the Jags. Colts Raiders is going to be good. I almost want to take the Raiders. And I will. I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm going to take the Seahawks over the Jets. I'm going to take the Packers over the Lions. I'm going to take the Saints over the Eagles. and they're starting Jalen Hurts. So see what that defense is like for him. I'm gonna take. I want to really take the Chargers over the Falcons because I just don't believe in the Falcons. But I'm gonna take the Falcons. And San Francisco has this very vicious defense. Redskins defense look great. I'm gonna take my Skins even though they got 49ers favored. I'm gonna take Bills over the Steelers because the Steelers just have no running game, and then I'm gonna take the Browns over the Ravens. And that's that. That's what we're gonna do there. Hey, is it the baby or little baby that's having the issues with the porn star? Pause. Pau Gasol, I am reunion with Los Angeles Lakers joining brother Mark. Paul Gasol working towards what he hopes will be an NBA comeback in the battle of Spain's Olympic team in Tokyo. 40 years old, coming back to the Lakers. I take Paul. That's my boy. Okay, Paul and Kobe. We got 2 rings. You understand me? I was a fan of Paul when he was playing for the Grizzlies back in the day. Huge fan. There's meaning in history there. I'm not going to lie. It will be very special. And now that my brother Mark is there, even more special. But I'm not in a position now to be very demanding. I don't have 10 offers on the table. Well, fine. If you only got 1, come on. Paul Gasol has not appeared in a game since March 2019. I don't care about that. Let's see. I want the opportunity to contribute, to feel needed, not just to be there. That's not who I am. I want to enjoy it, and players usually enjoy playing. Yeah, I don't mind that. I know, oh man, 40 years old, whatever. That's still Paul Gasol, baby. Let's bring Paul in. Paul, 7 feet, can shoot, stretch the floor. Definitely a limited bench role, but it'll be nice to just have him and his brother. They about to release JJ Barea. Oh, JJ. Courtney Lee is still in the league? Wow. It's crazy. They keep talking about trade Ben Simmons for James Harden. Why? That's not a good trade for the Houston. They get Ben Simmons who can't score or shoot? Please. I don't think so. You're not forcing your way up out of here. And he looked like my little cousin Jason. My cousin Jason. This dude in Kentucky. He got the same hair and everything. Question. I was talking to somebody on the phone earlier and I asked him this. Why? So, ladies, remember the Dave Chappelle joke where he basically was like, when a man don't want a kid or a baby and the woman has it anyway, should we pay child support or something like that? Well, on the other hand, when a woman finds out she's pregnant and she doesn't notify the man, and the man finds out and reaches out to her, and she tells him she's going to have an abortion and that he has no say in it. How is that like? I want to have that discussion. I want to have a couple of guys. I want to have a couple of girls. I want to have that discussion. How does that work? How do you see that? How, I get it. It's the woman's body. I get that. But, here is maybe a guy who wants the kid, and the woman's telling him she don't want the kid. And then telling him you have no say because it's not your body. But at the same time, you have a guy that's saying, hey, I don't want no kid, but she has the kid anyway, and then puts him on child support. Let's talk about it. I think that'll be a great conversation. Kelsey hasn't. I'm about to say why. That's random. So Wentz got benched. It's okay. You'll be all right, brother. You get another day, another. You know what I'm saying? Another something. I'm trying to think, is there anything I need to tell y'all? So I want to say, like I said, the Hefe Files. I'm trying to get that back out this weekend. I'll do another movie review. I'm about to really pick up my music writing out and just really getting all the ideas and beats and stuff together to really attack this pain, because my time have about 2.5 months before it's time to come out, and before you know it, it'll be here, and I'll be short. So so far it's been a good week of work, traveling out Philly or doing my regular route like I did today. It's been cool. You know, there's just so many like good looking women in the world. And it seems like all the ones that I'll end up meeting and we'll exchange numbers. They'll text me and say, I just want to let you know I have a boyfriend, but I don't mind being friends. Why? I mean, I don't mind being friends either, but God, why all the ones that I keep going at got some dude? Some dude, some guy, somewhere. Like, sheesh. I don't know. I don't get it. Weird. I want to get this new Ninja Foodie, like not a broiler. What does this show do? I like this because it can. Oh, here it is. Ninja Foodie, indoor electric countertop grill with 4-quart air fryer, roast, bake, dehydrate, and cyclonic grilling technology. That'll be perfect for me. I love that. I saved that on my phone. I'll be buying that for myself. Thank you very much. Just trying to think. Very proud of my skins this past week. Very proud of them. Did a great job. Uh, I have another idea for a book. I actually saw. I'm gonna have to reach out to her. Let me get her name. I think it's Chantel on Facebook. She just came out with a book. Her and her daughter. I thought that was awesome. Got to teach our children to be not only just Chantel Tinkershell Marie on Facebook came out with a new book with her and her daughter. I think that's awesome. We need to just continue to build our kids up, man. Continue to build. Build up the confidence, build up their the self-esteem, build them. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm trying to think. It's like it's always something I want to say, and then it just goes. Let's just go briefly through a couple of these crazy headlines. I just seen 2 teen girls die in house fire during sleepover. Police are investigating. Fredericksburg. How does that happen? During a sleepover. The bodies of 15 and 16-year-olds. As with all deaths, they are treated as homicide until proven otherwise. We are putting together a timeline of the evening by interviewing a multitude of witnesses so that we can cover all aspects of the case. The toxicology have not come back as of yet, and we are sending other things to the lab for testing as well. When we have more information to release, we'll post it on our Facebook page. Really sad to hear. Azalea Hernandez and Eliza Mohed. Mar. I'm saying Mohed like woman. Mar. Eliza Mar. It's spelled almost like Mohed. And it's sad. The girls died of smoking inhalation. The woman who rents the apartment was not home at the time. You know, I remember one day when I was dating this chick a few years back, Kennedy and her daughter were in the kitchen. And I was in the room, smelling all this smoke. I'm like, what is that? So I go out to the living room where the girls are, and they are sitting. Like, Kennedy is sitting here. Her daughter was sitting beside Kennedy. And the opening of the kitchen was right here. Like, literally, right, Kennedy was sitting in the opening of the kitchen. And the smoke from the oven was literally going over their head. And they looking down at their phones. Yo, I was like, are y'all kidding me? I let them have it. Are y'all serious? So the house can burn down and we all gonna die while y'all sit here and look at your phones. Y'all don't see and smell the smoke coming over top of your head. I don't care what nobody says. I'm a huge Sting fan, and I saw that Sting came back to wrestling, and I went crazy. So, deal with it. Love Sting. Grew up on Sting. Sting is my boy. Sting is my boy. But I'm gonna try to keep this up under an hour. We're almost there. Let me see how can I wrap this up. I'm trying to get a couple of interviews. I'm supposed to interview with Kiara Holmes this weekend. I need to give her a shout and see if we still on for that. Like I said, I got some special guests that's gonna be coming soon, and I'm not going to tell you who they are, but you will know as soon as they appear. It's gonna be fun trying to have some good back and forths, some good conversations, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, get ready and look out for the Hefe files, the part 2 to the removing the black man from the household. So that's coming soon. You know, just stay positive out here, man. It's getting crazy. Oh, by the way, this looked worse when I did it. I wish it was showed how in depth. Yo, this cut, I cut my finger like bad. I'm talking about like it doesn't show the way it really looks. Yo, the joint was deep. Like, I almost cut my finger off. Like, yeah. No stitches for me. Now we're just gonna put some Neosporin on that thing, wrap it up, and let it fix itself. Thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to cut cheese actually, which is funny. Got a block, not government cheese, but from Mom's, you can get these blocks of cheese, and instead of cutting it down, I'm cutting it to my freaking hand. Joseph, I was like, ah, that sucked. I was bleeding all over the place, but I was bleeding all on the macaroni and cheese. It's like, no, I didn't. I ain't bleeding on none of the food. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Until next time.